Let's go to the other side of North London then. Thomas Frank, this is so interesting, revealed that he spoke to both Chelsea and Manchester United about becoming their next head coach on the same day. This was last year. He wasn't offered either job, right? But
I was about to say, because if he spoke to them and...
Listen, he spoke to them both on the same day. It shows how much in demand he is. What an experience, what a day.
No, that was good, he's in demand, but why did none of them offer him the job?
Well, I don't have the answers for that.
Well, that's what I feel back to you, but I'm only joking. Listen, he is in demand. I always thought when the big jobs come available, he should have been given an opportunity. The job he's done at Brentford's been first class. Now he's gone to Tottenham, a big football club, and he needs to start delivering. It's been an OK start from him. And even though in a good position in the league, I think Tottenham fans are frustrated with their home form. Their home form has been nowhere near good enough. And he's probably trying to put his finger on it, why it's not been good enough. But what you have to realise with Thomas Frank, the football that the Tottenham fans want to see is not the football that Thomas Frank is going to play. You've seen it at Brentford. He was really diligent on his set pieces, and that was a big part of them set pieces and causing problems with Mbeumo, Wissa and Sharda, the front three. And at times when Tony was there, it was Ivan Toney as well. So they'll always cause problems. And I think he basically says, let's be hard to beat, and the front 3 or 4 go and win us football matches. And that is what's going to be like at Tottenham. But I like Thomas Frank. I think he's a very good manager, very detailed. And I think as a player going into that football club, you know what you're expected from him. And yeah, I wish him well. I hope he does well.
What's it like then for the players who were there already, having a new manager come in, different style? How difficult is it to adapt?
It can take time, but he came at the start of the season, so they managed to have a pre-season, which is good. And I think that's a big thing. It's more difficult to adapt if you just lost the manager and then a week later a new manager comes in during the season. You don't have enough time on the training pitch to work with these players because, as we said, there's been loads of internationals. But I think coming in at pre-season, you can already see the players are buying into what he wants to do. And there's a lot of things where they're a threat from long throw-ons. They bring in the long throw-ons back in and set pieces, which he's massive on set pieces. But I think sometimes Tottenham fans want to be entertained with the style of football. That is not Thomas Frank, and it hasn't been. Even though he got great results at Brentford playing, at times it was good football, but it suited the way Brentford wanted to play. If Tottenham fans think Vicario's going to get it, he's going to play to Mickey van der Ven Romero, and they're going to have 25 passes like Man City do and cross it into the box and Charlison's going to score, they're wrong. That's not going to be like that because Thomas Frank wants to get the ball quicker and cause other teams pressure. So you just have to buy into what he's doing. And at the moment, it's been an all right start. But as I said, they're 2-1 up against Man United. And you said earlier, Bella, they conceded with the last header of the game against De Ligt. That's just, he'll be more frustrated about that because I know how big he is on set pieces. And that's just someone that's let their runner go and he gets a free header.
So maybe a little disconnect at the moment with the fans in terms of his ideas that he wants to implement. But I guess the best way to appease them would be a win in the North London derby.
If he wins the North London derby, fans are loving him. I think most of the fans do like Thomas Frank. It's just going to take time, but this is the game. This is the fans. The fans want the bragging rights for this at the games. And as a player, there's probably only a few that are going to be on the bench. Maybe Dane Scarlett will be involved, who's come through the academy that knows this game and what it means. But there is other players there as well, and it's a big game.
You literally have just got a smile on your face just thinking about it. Because it's so big. It's
one of those where you're thinking, listen, I didn't play for Tottenham or Arsenal. I'd have loved to or played for one of those two teams. But what I'd say is one of those where you're thinking, it's a derby game. You know what it's like. You want to be the hero in games like this, and you know it's bragging rights and fans will love you. So if Thomas Frank can get a result at the Emirates, it's a hard game because Arsenal are in fantastic form. With or without Gabriel, it's still going to be a difficult game. So, yeah, but it's one of these where one of these new players at Tottenham, someone like a Xavi Simons, could make himself a hero.
Absolutely. Well, a reminder that you can see the North London derby on Super Sunday. Coverage gets underway from 4 o'clock on